Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for April 15th. April 15th is the 105th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 106th in leap years, with 260 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is bibliomania. Bibliomania means an extreme fondness for books. This comes to us from Greek sources that mean book and excessive enthusiasm or craze. Earliest documented use of the word bibliomania is 1734. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes and ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to share this video with others. Stay to the end for outtakes and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And with that, we're going to start with the year 1452, the year that Italian painter, sculptor, and architect Leonardo da Vinci was born. What a remarkable human being. He lived to the age of 67. On April 15, 1861, President Abraham Lincoln called for 75,000 volunteers to quell the insurrection that was to become the American Civil War. Now, you might remember that I reported on April 4th that Abraham Lincoln had had a dream about people crying in the White House and a corpse in the East Room. In this dream, he asked a soldier standing guard who was lying dead in the White House, and the soldier said, "It's the president. He was killed by an assassin." This woke the president abruptly, as you might imagine. He told a friend about it about a week later, adding that the dream had strangely annoyed him ever since. Sure enough, John Wilkes Booth shot President Lincoln on the night of April 14th when he was at the theater. He clung to life overnight and died on April 15th, 1865. Upon Lincoln's death, Vice President Andrew Johnson became president. General Electric was formed on April 15, 1892. The RMS Titanic sunk in the North Atlantic at 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, 2 hours and 40 minutes after hitting an iceberg. Almost two-thirds of the passengers and crew lost their lives in the sinking of that ship. This is the birthday of American actor and voiceover artist Hans Conried, born April 15, 1917. I can hear his voice even now as Snidely Whiplash from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. He lived to the age of 64. Insulin became generally available for use by diabetics on April 15, 1923. Rand McNally published their first road atlas on April 15, 1924. This is the birthday of American music and television personality Roy Clark, born April 15, 1933. He lived to the age of 85. Also the birthday of American actress Elizabeth Montgomery, born April 15, 1933. She had quite a filmography, but I guess I most remember her as Samantha from the Bewitched TV show from the 1960s. She lived to the age of 62. Jackie Robinson debuted for the Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15, 1947, breaking through the color barrier. The McDonald's hamburger chain dates its founding to the opening on April 15, 1955, of a franchise restaurant by Ray Kroc in Des Plaines, Iowa. On the 50th anniversary of Jackie Robinson's first Major League Baseball game, MLB retired his number 42 on April 15, 1997. And that's all I have for you today. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Remember that you can share this video with others through a link in an email or on your social media. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. On April 3rd, it's the 14th. On April 12th, 1927, of course it was the 12th, that's what we're talking about. To the Mediterranean, oh good grief. All right, where are we now? We'll start from the beginning. And we'll probably leave that part out. I don't know how all that's gonna go together, or if it's even gonna make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna cut those out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video, we'll see. Changing it up.